So my name is Miguel Mungai, but on Instagram, people know me as Kenyan Romeo. I'm a digital content creator. I do lifestyle and fashion content, and I also do a bit of storytelling. I mean, I don't even know where that name came from. I think it came from high school. It was a geography lesson. Then I was looking for a cool Instagram name, because back in the days in high school, like they will rank you according to your name, like how cool your name was. So I was going around asking people, so what do you think of this name? What do you think of that name? Yeah, so I think that's how it came about. I think when you think about Romeo, it's all about the looks, because you know, you can't just say, you can't call yourself Romeo and you're not looking nice. So I think it's that name particularly suited me, and then you know, I have the looks. So growing up, I had this dream of being a fashion designer. I will even come up with names of companies, of a company that I would want to create. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was the Flowering Star Designing Company. And then I will show my mom, and then she was like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I think you're gonna be big when you grow up and all that. So I think she took part in nurturing the fashion inside me. Yeah, so I can say it's a dream that has grown since the time I was young. I believe I bring value to people in terms of showing them ways to dress, different types of dress code, different types of, how can I say it, clothes combination. And yeah, I believe I just give my viewers, my followers value in terms of fashion, because again, fashion means a lot. And for me, I believe fashion is a way to express yourself without even uttering a word, because you can just say something by the way you're dressed, you know. Yeah, so for me, fashion is a way of expressing myself, expressing my emotions, expressing how I feel without even saying a word. As of now, trying out the Korean aesthetic. I don't know if you know it. Yeah, the baggy clothes, the baggy fits and everything. Yeah, and again, people are away from wearing skinny stuff. That's so 2010 and all that. So the cool thing that is the cool thing that is in trend nowadays is like the baggy stuff and everything. So I'm trying to try out the Korean aesthetic, because it also gives a nice vibe, you know. My sister loves K-drama things. So there's this particular guy in BTS, the band. Then she's always like, oh my God, you look like this guy, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, I don't see the resemblance. When someone tells you look like someone, obviously yourself, you never see it. So I'm like, okay. And then when we are together, she always watches the Korean stuff and all that. And then she forces me also to watch them. So sometimes when I'm watching them, I'm like, okay, this is nice. Like the way they dress is nice. So when maybe I'm buying stuff, I like consider, okay, while watching, I look at how they've dressed, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I can get something like this, or maybe I can dress like this. So I think I think for her, she has really played a big role in my aesthetic as of now. But it's not only the Korean aesthetic that I pull out. Okay, what I say is that I look good in all aesthetics. Whether you give me a suit, whether you give me what, I'll just find a way to look good in it. And then you know my body type, not to brag, but yeah. I mean, you have to have confidence, because many other times I go outside and then people look at me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just stand out from the crowd. I don't know if it's my dressing. I usually like to believe it is.
Are you little shirt, big pants? Are you big shirt, big pants? Are you big shirt, little pants?
I was really a naive kid. I don't want to use the word stupid. Let me just use naive. I was really a naive kid. I was not talkative at all. I was just, but even as of now, I just like staying by myself. I like my own personal space. Yeah, so growing up, I was just a naive kid. I remember this other time, And by the way, I used to be stubborn when it comes to my mother. She struggled a lot. I really pity her. She struggled a lot because there was this little bird in our house that was placed on the cabinet, above the cabinet. So she will tell us, don't switch on the TV, don't go outside, or the little bird will tell me. So I was like, what, which bird, which bird? This is just a statue. So I will go against her. I will go against what she said, and then I will go out, or I switch on the TV, and then I will influence my sister. She was a little bit scared, but I will tell her, she won't know, she won't know. Yeah, so I'll influence her a little bit. And then when she comes home, we pretend everything is normal. When she asks us, did you switch on the TV? Did you go outside? We're like, no, 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 no. And then she tells us, I know you went outside. So we were like, okay. We even started fearing the bird because we were like, whenever we go out, she will always know. I don't know how she knew it because there were no CCTVs in the house. I just don't know. And it really surprised me. My mom always had the fear that some of her friends, she saw some of her friends drown in swimming pools, in beaches, and there are people who really know how to swim. They've even gone to competitions. So she was like, for my kids, no, 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 I can't lose you to the swimming pool, I can't lose you to water. So she never used to take us for the swimming lessons and all that. But growing up, I can say in primary, I used to do a little bit of acting. Firstly, I'd say for the acting, I think it's the church which influenced me, because I was really a church kid when I was growing up. I was talking to my mother just the other day, and then she was like, you know, when you were young, I even thought you'd become a pastor because of the frequency I used to love church. So the thing is that I could wake up early in the morning, I dress up, I get ready and all that. I used to stay with my cousins. So I will wake up early in the morning before them, I will dress up, I will take breakfast, and then I wait for them so that we can go to church. And then the good thing with our church is every Sunday, the Sunday school used to have a presentation in front of the church. So after Sunday school, we go, the teachers do some teachings about the Bible and all that. Then we start rehearsing if it's a skit, if it's a song, memory verses, we used to do all that. So every Sunday, I used to be in front of the church presenting either a skit or anything. And the pastor really loved me.
Sometimes I want to dress like this, then I want to dress like this, then like this, and on Tuesdays, like this.
So we're going on a short commercial break. More of the story coming up. We'll be back. Welcome back. My name is Miguel Mungai, and let's continue with my story. My high school life, when I joined Form 1, I joined the broadcasting club. It used to be called the ABI. It was, I was in a school in Nakuru called Anesta Boys. So the ABI stood for Anesta Information Bureau, I think, if I remember correctly. Anesta Information Bureau. So I used to present news every Monday and Friday during assembly. So you'd go there in front with a paper, with a piece of paper, and then you read the news, either sports or happenings within the school. Yeah, so I'd say that really boosted my confidence, and it really helped me in what I'm doing currently.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
Maybe I'm an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer.
I'm in KCA University, pursuing business management. Yeah, I'm young. I finished high school in 2022. 2022 April. That's when I finished high school. Okay, growing up, I wanted to be a pilot. I believe that was every boy's dream. I want to be a pilot, Mom. When I grow up, I want to be a pilot. But it reached to a point around Form 2, Form 3. I really started liking business studies. So I was like, by the way, this is something I can do, because I loved the calculation of money, drawing the ledger books and everything, the cash books. Also, my business teacher noticed that, and then she was like, you should do something around accounting or finance or something of the sort, or even marketing. And then I was like, by the way, this is a really good career opportunity, because when you take a look at it, in an organization, there is always, you need an accountant. Either you need an accountant, a finance person, a sales person, a marketing person. So the course itself is marketable. I became popular by mistake, quote unquote, because I remember it was 2020. We had closed, okay, not closed school, they closed the schools in March due to COVID-19. So we were just at home doing nothing. And then I was like, okay, I used to see people post TikTok videos on their WhatsApp status, and then I was like, maybe I can create my own videos and post on my status just to entertain my status viewers. Then that's how it started. I just started creating videos. I will post on TikTok, and then I delete, and then I post on my status. And then there's this one day I posted on TikTok and I forgot to delete. And then now coming back the next day, the video had gotten traction. Then I was like, by the way, this is something I can do. Now I got the confidence that people really are interested in what I'm doing. So I was like, this is something I can try. So slowly by slowly, I started doing TikTok videos. I started gaining followers and all that. I remember in, I don't know if it was October or September of 2020, still the same year. That's the same year I entered TikTok, is the same year I got verified. And I was the youngest person to be verified on TikTok. So last year I won the KIA Awards in the category of Model Influencer of the Year. Yeah, I've also gotten to work with a lot of brands. As of now, I'm trying to build my presence on Instagram, because TikTok is not what it used to be back in the days. Now it doesn't have the same vibe it used to have. I don't know how to put it, but there's a lot of toxicity, for lack of a better word. There's a lot of toxicity on the app, and I don't think I'm in for that. So I'm trying to build my Instagram and see where it can take me. So far so good. I started last year with around 7,000 followers, and by the beginning of this year I'm now at 16.9 thousand followers. So I can say the dedication towards the Instagram has really paid off. Okay, there is consistency, but there is also offering value. What are you offering to people that they can come back to your page and say that at the end of the day they can come back to your page and say that I want to see what he has posted today? Is there something that you're offering them that maybe others are not, or that it's unique to you? For Spice, I am part of the digital marketing team. So we, because we're a lot, we're with some of my friends. What we do is we influence on behalf of Spice. We make content around Spice as a brand. It's something new, and I think it really is going to become a big thing.
Brother,
It's something that my mom tells me, and it's something that I remember almost every day. She told me that be careful with what you say, what you show, who you say it to, and who you show it to, because not everyone has your best interest at heart. Because this world is full of pretenders. People can just say they're your friends, but deep down, they're not your friends at all. You may not know it, but you may not see it at first, but later on, as the days go by, as the years go by, you might pick up on some things. Yeah, so just avoid telling people everything regarding your life, your achievements and everything. Just keep some things to yourself. As much as you are an influencer, as much as you are a public figure, have your own not secret life, have your own private life, not that private, but keep some things to yourself. Don't share everything regarding your life.
Monday, we start off tame. Tuesday, we keep it classy. Wednesday, we let loose a little.
Most people are not reliable. That's what I can say. And again, at first, you might not see like you're doing anything. You might not see the progress, but just continue putting in the work, because everything takes time. You're not just going to post one video today and then it blows up. Sure, there are some people who do that, but every person has their own life journey. Maybe your popularity will come after 10 videos, maybe it will come after 50 videos. You never know. Just keep on pushing if it's something that you love. Again, don't get into something that you don't love and then you want to pursue it, because at the end of the road you will end up getting tired. There's fatigue, there's a lot of things. So whatever you do, just make sure you're passionate about it and you're willing to do it even if it does not bring you income. 5 to 10 years from now, I see myself as a really huge brand. I have always wanted to create a fashion brand, because most of my content revolves around fashion, and there are some ideas that I would like to incorporate and see people actually wearing them. Because a lot of people ask me, where do you get your outfit? What is your inspiration and all that? So I'd like to create sort of a central place where people, okay, maybe they cannot stop asking me, but I can just be referring them to a central place. Like they ask me, where do you get this shirt? I tell them, oh, I have a clothing brand. You can go and get this and this piece there. I just want to offer a wide range of clothing pieces. Lastly, what I can say is be yourself, be truthful to yourself, because at the end of the day, you only answer to you. Anyways, you can follow me on all my social media platforms at Kenyan.Romeo, both on TikTok and on Instagram.